Here's an uncomfortable truth. Maybe your lack of energy isn't about your routine. Maybe your gut is sabotaging you, silently. And the most counterintuitive part? The problem may not be what you eat, but how you live. Timing, stress, habits, all of it matters. The good news: there are clear, science-based mechanisms that can restore your gut, your energy, and your mental clarity. He often thinks the problem is lack of energy, too many responsibilities, or even age. But ironically, what's draining his vitality might be happening silently inside his gut. The idea that bacteria are eating you from the inside sounds exaggerated at first, almost like a movie, but in reality, it describes a very real imbalance. When the microbiome gets out of control, it stops protecting and starts attacking. Gradually, the intestinal lining begins to break down, like a wall losing its protective layer. And the most curious part? It doesn't hurt in an obvious way, at least not in the beginning. Then come the symptoms people tend to ignore or normalize. Brain fog in the middle of the day, difficulty concentrating, that constant sense of mental slowness, bloating after meals that feels normal, and a fatigue that coffee just can't fix. He may blame stress or a busy routine, but there's an invisible thread connecting all of this. An inflamed gut doesn't just affect the body. It dims mental clarity, as if someone quietly turned down the brightness of his mind. And here's where everything shifts. It's not just about what he eats, but how and when he lives. Two people can eat the exact same foods and experience completely different outcomes. And that's no coincidence. There are silent mechanisms determining whether the body absorbs, inflames, or simply shuts down. Once he starts to understand these hidden processes, he realizes the problem was never as simple as it seemed. He grows up hearing he should eat every 3 hours, snack constantly, and without realizing it, keeps his digestive system busy all the time. What no one explains is that the gut isn't designed just to receive food. It also needs time to clean itself. There's a little-known mechanism called the Migrating Motor Complex, MMC, which acts like an internal cleaning system. But here's the catch. It only works when the stomach is empty. In practice, the body alternates between two modes: feeding, absorption, and cleaning, MMC. The MMC typically activates after 90 to 120 minutes without food and runs for about 90 minutes. The modern problem? It rarely gets the chance to work. A quick snack, a sugary coffee, a small bite, all of it resets the process. It's like trying to clean a house while someone keeps throwing dirt on the floor. The result is silent but powerful. Waste buildup, fermentation, gas, bloating, and in some cases, SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Most people try to fix this by changing what they eat, without realizing that when they eat may be sabotaging everything. He sees the gut as just a digestive tube, but in reality, it's a living ecosystem, more like a garden inside the body. And here's the key shift. This garden isn't something to fight, but something to cultivate. When beneficial bacteria are fed properly, they protect, regulate, and even produce compounds that influence mood and energy. But when neglected, other species take over. Many people rely on probiotics as a magic solution, and while they help, they're not enough alone. It's like buying high-quality seeds and forgetting to water the soil. The real fuel for good bacteria is fiber and, more importantly, diversity. Research shows that a healthy microbiome depends less on perfect eating and more on varied eating. An interesting target? Around 30 different plant foods per week. The problem is modern habits lead in the opposite direction. Repetitive meals, low diversity, automatic choices. But when he starts adding variety, seeds, spices, different fruits and vegetables, things begin to change from the inside out. He may eat well, choose quality foods, but if he ignores timing, he's working against his body. The body follows a circadian rhythm that regulates digestion, hormones, and metabolism. During the day, digestion is more efficient. At night, the body shifts toward repair, not processing food. Modern life flips this upside down. Late, heavy dinners force the body to digest when it's not prepared. Digestion slows, fermentation increases, fat storage rises, and sleep quality drops. The next day, more cravings, more fatigue, a vicious cycle. When he adjusts this, Eating within a 10 to 12-hour window and avoiding late meals. The body responds basura. Better sleep, lighter digestion, more energy. But there's still one deeper layer. Even perfect timing won't help if the body is in the wrong state. He can eat perfectly at the right time, but if he's stressed, the body won't cooperate. The vagus nerve connects brain and gut, controlling whether the body is in fight or flight, or rest and digest. And most people eat in the wrong state. Eating under stress is like driving with the handbrake on. The body reduces stomach acid and digestive enzymes. Food isn't properly broken down, leading to fermentation, gas, and discomfort. The issue isn't always the food. It's the state in which it was eaten. A simple shift makes a big difference. Pause before eating. Take 3 deep breaths with longer exhales than inhales. It seems small, but it signals safety to the body, activating digestion. Even when everything seems right, hidden factors may be interfering. The microbiome is highly sensitive to external agents. Antibiotics, for example, wipe out both good and bad bacteria, leaving the system vulnerable. Add to that pesticides, chlorinated water, and environmental toxins, all gradually reducing microbial diversity. A low-diversity microbiome is fragile, like a forest after a fire. The solution isn't perfection, but awareness. Prioritize organic foods when possible, filter water, and use antibiotics responsibly. The body works like a house. You can't clean it if you keep making it dirty. You can't fix one room while ignoring the rest. If he snacks constantly, the cleaning system never activates. If he eats repetitively, the microbiome weakens. If he eats late, the rhythm breaks. If he's stressed, digestion shuts down. If toxins are constant, progress is destroyed. It's not one mistake, it's the pattern. And once he sees this, everything starts to make sense. Everything comes down to 5 pillars. 1. Space meals activate internal cleaning. 2. Eat variety, feed the microbiome. 3. Eat earlier, align with circadian rhythm. 4. Relax before eating, activate digestion. 5. Reduce toxins, protect the system. It's not about perfection, but consistency. Small daily actions create powerful results. And the gut, when supported, regenerates faster than most people expect. So let me ask you something. How many of these signs have you been ignoring? The fatigue, the bloating, the brain fog, are they really normal? Small daily choices build or destroy your gut health. You don't need perfection, just a starting point. Which pillar will you apply today? And if this made sense to you, subscribe and turn on notifications, because understanding your body at this level changes everything.